The longest 5 minutes is exactly what it sounds like, a game that takes place in the span of 5 minutes. If you were thinking of a game like Half Minute Hero for comparison, stop right there. While Half Minute Hero takes place in 30 seconds, these 5 minutes aren't your average minutes. In this scenario, these 5 minutes involve your battle with the Demon King in an incredibly unconventional way. During these 5 minutes, the hero, Flashback, and his crew have made it all the way to the Demon King for one final showdown. The problem is, though, the moment the fight starts, Flashback loses all of his memories, which also means all of his fighting skills too. This divides the story of the longest 5 minutes into 2 parts, one part being a visual novel and the other part being an RPG. Starting with the VN side of things, well, it's a visual novel, so there's not much to explain here. You don't have to control your party as this battle mostly plays itself out. There are still some choices to make depending on the situation, however. For instance, you see that Regent's HP is low, so do you talk to the Demon King so Clover has enough time to heal him, or do you attempt to heal him yourself? Or, who should distract the Demon King while Yuzu prepares her special move? It's all contextual to what's happening in that particular scene. While being contextual, the game does provide you with a timer in the upper right side of the screen, so you can gauge how far into the battle you're in, while it simultaneously provides everyone's HP and MP stats on the opposite side of the screen to gauge the battle's flow. As the battle of the Demon King rages on, there will be roadblocks along the way. These roadblocks can only be solved by Flashback having, well, flashbacks. These sections are where most of the actual playtime of the game comes from, as it's an actual RPG. Granted, these sections don't have much to do other than from going from point A to point B. Sure, there are shops where you can buy items and weapons, but honestly, the game is easy enough where just basic HP management is enough to get by. No real need to buy weapons or even HP items, as you can have most battles, including boss battles, set to auto and you'll be just fine. These RPG sections typically have 3 objectives. One is getting through the main story component, and the other 2 are side quests. Doing these give bonus experience for when the flashback is finished. Ultimately speaking, having the story framed in media res is for the best, as it trims all the fat and only handles the important bits. It keeps the pace brisk and its neither parts of the story drag out too long, and if you don't like how something turned out, just replay it. In terms of presentation, the entire game is pixel art. Everything has super simple design, barring the Demon King, but are animated enough for the cast to emote properly. On the other hand, the music isn't necessarily anything to write home about. It just does what it has to do, which is just complement the current scene. At the end of the day, the longest 5 minutes is a really fun adventure that sets out to do something a bit unique in the RPG space. It provides a pretty unique experience, even if that experience is full of everything we've seen before, but now in a bite-sized snack. And that does it for our review. To see the written review, be sure to check out our website, GamingGamma.com. A link to that review will be down in the description bar below. Also, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them. I love hearing from you guys. Also, if you're new to my channel, hey, be sure to subscribe for future Let's Plays, reviews, commentaries, and more. And if you really love what I do, you can go check out my Patreon. Every bit helps. Also, if you're already subbed, be sure to click on that bell to be notified when my next review is live. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching.